I'm now going to show you how to make cheesy mushroom pesto leek pasta, which is an MCT recipe providing 20 grams of MCT per portion. To make this recipe you will need 100 grams of raw leeks prepared as to resemble tagliatelle strips. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. You'll also need 5 grams of MCT oil, 20 grams of raw chopped onion, 20 grams of raw sliced green peppers, 60 grams of raw sliced mushrooms, 75 grams of Vitaflo, 8 grams of skimmed milk powder. You'll need 28 grams of cream cheese, 28 grams of reduced fat green pesto, and finally 12 grams of grated parmesan. Okay, I'll now show you how to prepare your leeks. Place your leek onto the chopping board and grab a sharp knife. Now carefully chop the bulb end from your leek on the top. Okay, and we're now going to slice this down the centre to get 2 halves. And we're now going to cut these into tagliatelle strips. So I'll show you how to do this just with 1 half of your leek. So if you think of tagliatelle, it's relatively thick. We're just looking to slice down to get nice, even sized strips. You can see that there. And this will now be used as your tagliatelle replacement. And we're now going to place this into a pan to boil for 4 to 5 minutes until it's softened. Make sure that's fully submerged under your water and pop a lid onto your pan. Okay, so after 4 to 5 minutes we'll drain these leeks. Okay, and you can see they're nicely cooked. And we'll now set these aside to use later. So firstly, take your oil. Again, a small spatula to get your oil into the pan. So we're heating the oil over a medium heat, and that's to ensure that the MCT oil doesn't start to smoke, as it does have a slightly lower flash point. Place your onions into your pan. And we'll now cook these until softened. So now that these have started to soften nicely, we'll add in our green peppers, and we'll also add our mushrooms. And we can now fry this off for a further 2 to 3 minutes until everything's softened down. And now with our vegetables cooked, we can set this pan aside. So in a nice clean saucepan, take the Vitaflo, pop this into your pan, and we're just going to heat this through. We're not going to boil it, we're just going to heat it until it's warmed through, and then we can move on to the next stage. So while this continues to heat through, we'll just paste our skimmed milk powder now. Have yourself a small dish, pop all that in, press this all onto your dish. And now just add enough water to paste this. Okay, so once you have a paste, we can now add this into our Vitaflo. And this will again help to thicken our sauce. We'll now work this in to our mixture. And you should see this starting to thicken. And at this stage we can add in our cream cheese light and our pesto. Okay, so this is quite thick. Make sure you work it in well, so make sure there are no lumps in your sauce. At this stage we're going to start adding in our pesto. We're using green pesto, so this is going to have a lovely vibrant colour which will complement our leeks. Okay, there we are. And stir this through and just heat for a couple of minutes until you've got a lovely smooth sauce. We're now ready to add in all of our lovely vegetables to our sauce. So grab your pan which we set aside earlier, pop those in. And now our pasta substitute I should say, our leeks. Pour those in, remove them all from your pan, and now we can stir this through to combine in the sauce. We'll now add in approximately 3/4 of our parmesan. Sprinkle this over and this will just melt in nicely, and we'll save the rest for when we serve. Once everything's well incorporated, we can now serve this up. So grab yourself a dish, pour this into a bowl. Oh, the lovely sauce. we'll sprinkle over our remaining parmesan.